Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Well, it's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match. It might just favour the team putting the pads on first. Conway, the lefty, will open today. Fantastic technique. He'll want the feet moving early and settle in and start playing his shots. Seifert will be his partner today, starting at the non-striker's end.
Nice shot, runs possible. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here.
Conway is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Massive outside edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just threw the shot too early.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. 5 runs added in the over. New Zealand are none for 5.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Siraj coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's a solid shot.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the
big edge. Out. Caught.
Allen in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. That's gone down.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
They'll get at least one here. There'll be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Seifert is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Seifert gets plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Nicely played. Great shot. At least one on offer. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
It's been steady as she goes so far. Built up a solid foundation. Might be time for one of the batters to take a more assertive role. Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field. "17 runs out of there. New Zealand are 1 for 36.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shot, should be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh boy.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Jeez, time that
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Whacked away.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
Bracewell, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
They'll get at least one here. Good shot, a beauty.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Pulled away with flair and style, and it's gone all the way for 6.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Great shot, at least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
And a scamper through for a single, good running. There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
A few moves made in the field.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shot, should be runs here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. This should be close. Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch.
Ratchin coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Ravindra taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Finds the edge. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Guwahati has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yes.
That's a solid shot. Massive outside edge.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Pandya coming back into the attack. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Chapman, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. They want to settle into his work quickly.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Bowler and fielders look really confident. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Over, New Zealand are 5 for 94.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Straight to the fielder. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. Gone. Great reflexes.
Mitchell, the new man in the middle. They want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
It's been a great bowling display so far. It'd be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Siraj coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Shot, should be runs here. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Massive outside edge. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Good shot. A beauty. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's poor. Perfectly timed. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Into the 14th over. The betting team are now 6 for 110.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. They'll get at least 1 here. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Huge edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? There'll be runs here.
End of the over. New Zealand are now 6 for 180.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, that's just too full. Mitchell makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. Too full. Punch back down the ground. It could be 4. That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Bumrah coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And caught. That's just superb.
Santner, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Henry, the right-hander, coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Wow, that's missed a lot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too. A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Henry looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the 17th over. New Zealand are now.
Patel back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Dropped. What a let-off. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Too full and got what it deserved.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edge! Keeper can't take it. Not sure how he'll cut that off now.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Edged. It's gone down. What a chance. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's a confident appeal. Shot. Should be runs here.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. A huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 8 for 157.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatch. How will he reply?
Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Overpitched, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Mitchell, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
And any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 171 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Henry coming in.
That's just flown off the middle.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just threw the shots too early.
Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Middled that one, great timing.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Oh, nice shot. End of the over. India are none for 20.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot. At least one on offer. That looks gone.
Verma, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Good shot. The beauty.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Well-timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Misses everything. Over. India are 1 for 32.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there and it got what it deserved.
Great shot. Flicked away in the air and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot and there was no point chasing that.
Super shot that.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
End of a massive 3rd over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Went for the drive. Complete miss.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. India are 1-65.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. And out. Superb bowling.
Yadav, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
They'll get at least one here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Going with pace now. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down.
Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
Dubé, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Jeez, time that well.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Dubé has got a fire lit under them now.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
Pinned off the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Huge edge. Out. Fine leg is up, and it's an easy catch.
Samson, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. A big one. 12 runs out of there. India are 4 for 114.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Big throw there, and it's on target.
Half centuries in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
End of another disappointing over. Bracewell has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Oh, that's gone vertical. It won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
O'Rourke back on now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive chance. Could that be out? Looks like it.
Patel coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nicely played.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot. They cracked it straight to the fielder.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Well played, could be a quick single. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Shot, at least 2 on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
There'll be runs here.
A strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. They'll get at least 1 here.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Out! Caught!
Siraj, the right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition. These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep. Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. They're starting to get somewhat messy.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Swept away, but finds the field. This should be close. That looks gone.
Chakravarthi, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Nicely played. Runs 1. Finds the fielder with that shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot. Runs possible. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's close. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Bumrah, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Gone, bowling, and it's all over. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.